Refugees in Algeria received aid from Saudi Arabia. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has donated 350 metric tons of dates, worth $723,000 to the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, to assist Sahrawi refugees residing in Algeria. Supplementing and providing variety to the Sahrawi diet, the highly nutritious dates were delivered ahead of the Islamic New Year celebrations. The gift was made possible by the King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center, which offers assistance worldwide. Since 2010, Saudi Arabia has granted over $7 million to WFP in Algeria and is one of the top humanitarian donor nations globally. Saudi Arabia is a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership for Loving Care Award. Our sincere appreciation, King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center and WFP, for your thoughtful help. May the resilient Sahrawi people be blessed with peace and stability in Allah's goodwill.
World Bank study warns climate change could displace over 200 million people. In its new report, the World Bank has estimated that without adequate climate and development actions, over 216 million people will be forced to migrate internally within their respective nations by 2050. The 6 regions under threat are Sub-Saharan Africa, East Asia, and the Pacific South Asia, North Africa, Latin America, as well as Eastern Europe and Central Asia. Sub-Saharan Africa is the most vulnerable area, with 86 million residents possibly being affected. The projected climate hazards include decreased crop productivity, water scarcity, heat stress, land loss, sea level rise, storm surges, and extreme events. It was asserted that internal climate migration could be reduced up to 80% if countries implement such actions as the rapid mitigation of greenhouse gases. Many thanks for the alarming report, World Bank. In divine wisdom, may the planet-saving global vegan transition be urgently prioritized everywhere.
Causality between eating fresh fruits and vegetables, exercising, and happiness determined. A study led by researchers from the University of Kent and University of Reading in the United Kingdom showed that consuming more fruits and vegetables as well as exercising make people happier. Previous studies affirmed the correlation between the three, but were not clear on whether happier people ate healthier and exercised more, or if the activities themselves caused the happiness. The recent research published in the Journal of Happiness Studies noted that the ability to delay gratification and practice self-control in eating and exercise had a major positive effect on lifestyle decisions and thus well-being. Wonderful news! Researchers from the University of Kent and University of Reading on the simplicity of improving one's state of mind. May a joy-enhancing and healthier, compassionate diet soon be the trademark of all humanity in heaven's care.
Tesla develops battery cell recycling technology. United States-based electric car manufacturer Tesla has created an in-house battery recycling system, which can recover approximately 92% of the materials from the cells. The procedure will further decrease the total life cycle, ecological footprint of electric vehicles, as saving such raw materials as nickel and cobalt reduce the need for mining. A Tesla factory in the United States and Germany will employ the technology, and it will also be applied to scrap produced during battery manufacturing. Way to go, Tesla, on your ongoing advancements to make automobiles that have a more minimal impact on the planet. In celestial goodwill, may your industry-leading efforts be emulated by others as we move into harmonious, eco-friendly living.
Delightful preschoolers cheer up seniors in Australia. Moving Moments, the brainchild of Tracy Alloway of the Emmanuel Early Learning Centre on Queensland's Sunshine Coast, launched in 2019. Through the program, seniors and preschoolers from local childcare facilities meet regularly and spend quality time on fun activities. Due to Moving Moments' initial success, it was given federal government funding and expanded to a total of 5 cities across the region. Mary Engel, one of the senior participants, or VIPs as they are affectionately called, said, "I'm in my 80s and I never thought at my age I'd be having so much fun." Some of the children keep in contact with their special VIP, who becomes a surrogate grandparent. A high salute, Moving Moments and those involved for making a positive impact. May dedicated individuals continue finding ways to improve the quality of life of all precious beings in the grace of the providence. Coming up, India proposes vegan logo and new regulations to ensure the purity of plant-based foods. We'll be right back after thanking heavens for showing us that even the most turbulent storms will soon come to pass, giving us faith that there are no obstacles in life that we cannot overcome.
India drafts regulations to label vegan food products. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has proposed regulations to assist people of the nation to easily identify plant-based products. A new vegan logo will give consumers the confidence that the designated item contains no animal ingredients, including in the processing, such as bone char for bleaching sugar. The final product must not have been tested on animals. Furthermore, inspections of establishments making plant-based foods will be conducted by appropriate food authority officers at least on a yearly basis. Almost a third of the country's population is vegetarian, and veganism is also on the rise. India is a recipient of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Environmental Protection and Good Governance, as well as a laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Justice, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, and Shining World Leadership Awards for Good Governance and Protection. Our happy applause, India, for your considerate and forward-thinking move. In divine blessings, may your nation soon embrace its noble plant-based roots as benevolence grows in the hearts of all.
Animal non-profits partner to save donkeys in United States. Talia Fisher, co-founder of the Central California-based all-seated in a barn, rescues horses and donkeys from auctions and kill pens to prevent their slaughter. Recently, she voiced her concerns on the popular video platform TikTok that she had nowhere to house donkeys, which was seen by Ron King, executive director of the Northern California-based Oscar's Place Adoption Center and Sanctuary. The pair have since joined efforts, and the donkeys are now sent to Oscar's Place to receive care for physical and emotional trauma before adoption into their forever homes. Ms. Fisher said, "Donkeys are like big puppy dogs. They're smart, observant, and emotional. All seated in a barn have saved nearly 700 horses and donkeys from slaughter since 2019. Our warm praises, all seated in a barn, and Oscar's Place for your heroic work. May people open their hearts to all living beings in God's light."